Hey everybody, welcome back into another video. So, I guess if you're a Wii owner, you should be concerned by this realization, as it also kind of affects the whole... You should be, if you're a Wii U and 3DS owner. I have a 3DS, so this is concerning to me. I don't own a Wii anymore. Haven't had one for years, like over a decade at this point. But still, you should be concerned about this if you really care about game preservation, because it is a serious topic. So, anyway, let's get to the news. So, on Twitter, Oatmeal Dome, who is a known, I guess, Switch, iOS, and macOS tinkerer, who has reported on data mines and all that, he has noted that the Wii system update servers and the Wii Shop channel has actually been down for a while. This was a couple days ago, so as far as I'm aware, it's still down, as far as I'm aware. So he puts, I wonder if Nintendo hasn't noticed yet. Their status page still lists everything as operational. And so I guess this has been kind of making the round slowly, but it seems that even websites are starting to pick up on it, as Nintendo Life has reported on it. As here, if you've tried accessing the Wii Shop channel for the last few days, you might not have much luck. According to Nintendo Everything, the digital shop has been experiencing quote-unquote major issues. It's supposedly impossible to access the storefront at all, and you'll instead be presented with a black screen on startup, which eventually follows the error code. Nintendo's online maintenance does not mention any issues either. Thanks, Go Nintendo. Game Explain's also taking a look, noting how team members located outside the US in regions such as Europe have encountered the same problem. Although Nintendo stopped game sales in the Wii Shop back in 2019, the current error means anyone who wants to access existing downloads and purchases is unable to right now. Nintendo has previously said that it would stop downloads of the Wii at some point. They never said when, but never specified exactly when users will no longer be able to. Most recently, Nintendo announced they would be closing down the 3DS eShop and Wii U eShop in March 2023. I'll be talking about that in a second. While users will no longer be able to buy games, you'll still be able to download previous versions. Kind of like how they handled the Wii. Shutting down the Wii store, I guess, when it comes to buying games. Anyway, let's move on to the 3DS thing. The reason I'm bringing this up, because it's kind of important in terms of long term. Nintendo will close the online stores for its Wii U console and 3DS handheld in late March 2023. After those stores, called the Nintendo Wii Shop, shut down, it will no longer be possible to buy games on the Wii U and the 3DS family systems. The Wii U and 3DS shops closed also mean game demos and other free content will no longer be available to download as of March 2023. While the year seems to run up, they're going to make it harder to purchase games and other content at the Wii U and 3DS shops in 2022. On May 23rd, Nintendo will end support for adding funds to a Nintendo eShop account on Wii U and 3DS using a credit card, and on August 29th, it will no longer be possible to use a Nintendo eShop card to add funds to an account on Wii U or 3DS family system. Nintendo sent a support notice. And one last thing I'm going to bring up, as Kotaku noted before Nintendo removed it, this news about the Wii U and 3DS was over a month ago, so at this point. So here's what Kotaku has noted. Once it's no longer possible to buy stuff on the eShop on the Wii and 3DS, many classic games for past platforms cease to exist, available for purchase anywhere. Are you going to make classic games available to own some other way? If not, then why? Doesn't Nintendo have an obligation to preserve its classic games by continuing to make them available for purchase? Across the Nintendo Switch Online, you see, because they want you to subscribe. I haven't subscribed to the Switch Online for a while, actually, and I'm not sure if I ever will again, but who knows. Over 130 classic games are currently available in growing libraries from various legacy systems. The games are often enhanced with new features such as online play. Yeah, it's pretty shoddy, I would say, Nintendo Switch Online is. In terms of actually playing games online, it's pretty shoddy from my personal experience. Anyway, we think this is an effective way to make classic content easily available to a broad range of players. Within these libraries, new and long-time players can not only find games they remember heard about, but other fun games they might not have thought to seek out otherwise. We currently have no plans to offer classic content in other ways. So there you have it. So it seems, who knows why the Wii Shop channel isn't working, at all. Because even though you cannot buy games, you should still be able to re-download your purchases until a certain point, whenever that is. Now, this could mean two things. One, it was possibly like a glitch or something. Nintendo just doesn't know yet. I would assume they would. As more websites start to report on it, I'm sure it will definitely get Nintendo's attention eventually, and that they'll fix it. Or this could be just them stealthily trying to kill off the Wii Shop channel entirely. So, which is very concerning as for the long-term future of the industry as we head more and more into this all-digital future. Which is very concerning because, there's even games that have always online DRM and single-player games. Like, it's insane. Just look at, because Sony was originally trying to do that with the PS3 and the Vita, kill off their stores for that, but after so much backlash last year over that, they, recanted, of course. They still closed out the PSP, but, I mean, that's from 2004, so that's more understandable, though, but anyway, so if I were you, who still has like a Wii or 3DS, I'd hold off maybe. I'd probably get a little more nervous about, the future of those stores, so I'd be very nervous right now if I were you, but, so I guess that's kind of it. So if you own a Wii still, if possible, I don't know if any of you tried to still own a Wii, but if you do, I guess tell me in the comments if you've been able to access the storefront or not. So, and if you have, I'd get on downloading all of your games that you bought, as many as you can, because for all we know, this could have been a stealth closure, and we just don't know yet, officially. But I'd be very concerned if I were you, because it's definitely a question of game preservation. That's been a topic lately. So, and video games are a product, like we should always have access to it, because it's something that we bought, so whether it's physical or digital, so it's definitely gonna be a conversation that's gonna keep going on and on as we head more into this all digital future. So I guess that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one.